Hi guys, Alex here, and today I will be discussing the guild duel system in NY-MMO. So, as I mentioned in my previous video, you might want to check that out. Just check the playlist in regards to the refinement system. There are two things that are not easy to come by. Well, I should say just one thing, namely the Eto dust, that is not easily obtained unless you really have that mid to solid items and you participate in endgame instances such as time trial and well, I wouldn't consider the guild raid mode being an endgame instance, but you actually need solid items in order for you to make it worth your investment. Because in this one, I'm gonna try to create a separate video on this. You need to actually put in 2000 V vouchers or 5 DC or 5 donation coin. So, but anywho, going back to the guild duel, like what I mentioned in my previous video, you can actually earn Ethel Dust using this mode, and you don't even need to have a guild with different members. You can actually just create your own guild, participate. But again, if you want to win, then it's best that you can get more players. The good thing about this is that you don't even need to have god items in order for you to participate. So let me just click this NPC right here. So today, as of the me making this video, it's Wednesday server time. You gotta win the automated events. So if we go to more info, so how to participate, and I'm just gonna read this. Basically, it's from 1 in the morning up until 7:30 in the evening server time. So if you want to check the server out, you can just type in at time, and it shows you the server time. So as of me making this video, it's 7:06 in the morning. So on the days of the week, specifically Monday, you got fishing or mining. Tuesday, you need to donate a V voucher. So this one. Wednesday, you got to win the automated events. An event is coming up in just a few minutes, basically around 7:15. You can actually watch a video of mine in the playlist on my channel, which gives you a brief rundown of the automated events. So some of the automated events here in NY-MMO. And then on Thursday, you just need to kill MVP on dungeon and fields. Now, the good thing about this is that since this is a super high rate server, those MVPs are a piece of cake. You just need starting items, and since the server has this chance to max damage system, wherein if you cast magic or physical skills, there is a chance that it gives you the maximum damage output. So that's it. And of course, there are certain items catering whether or not it's going to increase your chance to maximize magic or physical or both. Okay? But going back, if you're going to win, and that's the team with the most guild duel points, and that will be declared around 7:30, it will give you 1 point to the Guild of the Month scoring system. I'm gonna try to check, give you guys a quick video on that one. Uh, 250 guild token, each member 1 PC for the winning guild, 100 for second place, and lastly 50 guild tokens for the third place. Now you gotta ask yourself, Alex, what happens if we don't win? We did our best. That's totally fine because the good thing about this is that if you participate, then you get 50 guild dual token. So that's one per PC as well. Now you got to ask yourself, how come it's only one per PC? The reason for that is because this server enables multi-client, which means that you can actually pull up to 5 accounts per PC. And of course, to prevent abuse, you can, even if you have like 5 accounts participating, there is only one account that will get the participation as well as the winning prize. So going to the NPC itself, you can actually check the daily ranking, check the daily contribution, and you can exchange your guild duel token. Oop, I don't know what happened. It froze on me. But anywho, in the guild dual token, so it costs around 8,000. That's the highest. But then again, if you think about it, 250 each day or 50 per day, it's still a lot. Okay, I mean it's not really that quite a lot. It's attainable. So if there are some charms here, you can just pause it. I'm gonna just click it for y'all to see and read. You can just pause it. Now on the Legend of Dragoon card album, there is actually I can link you guys to the NY-MMO forums, which will show you the possibility of cards that can be obtained, and light cone. So this has been discussed in my previous video. Now this is an absolute favorite of mine, especially when you're starting out, because there is a 1% chance to max damage to all the physical and magical skills. And since this is also an autocast server, so there are a lot of items in, or there are items in a lot of cards that would trigger autocast skills, or would trigger your skills to autocast, whether you are doing physical attacks or casting spells, whether it be physical or magic, it would proc it. Now, if you actually get this, and as I've discussed with my previous video about the light cone system, let me just warp and go to the refine area to give you guys an idea. Go into the light cones and then upgrade. Let's try to search for the Dragoon. So for the level 1, it would only be 1%. Level 2 is 3%. And the max level is 5%. So imagine if you stack up 3 of those in your shadow robe. That's strange. It's not letting me get out of it. So if you actually stack those 3, that's already 15%. And imagine in a server wherein you have 197 attack speed. Please do take note though that sometimes the attack speed changes, depends on the area. But most of the time for time trial or the end game dungeon instances, it's 197. For the world boss, I believe it's 194 or 195. Because there are a lot of folks participating there and a lot of skills casting, it would pretty much crash to the server if the development team doesn't make that adjustments. But yeah, imagine that. Even at that attack speed rate, it's very fast. So just to give you guys an idea on me attacking, but please do take note that there are already items. I have a lot of autocast items. So that's the attack speed. So, and that's just my damage. It might seem quite a lot, but there are a lot of monsters in the server. When I say monsters, I'm talking about players that would even do 2 billion, 1 billion damage. So yeah, that's the light cone for you. You can upgrade it, max it out, 5%. You can equip it 3 times, or you can even equip other light cones. But then again, that is a huge deal, especially with the fast attack speed. Now, this one, Codex, but this is a usable item wherein you can actually click it, and then your character would absorb the stats, and then you can just use the Codex command. So just type in at Codex, and you'll be able to check what are the permanent stats that you were able to obtain by using these items. So I'm not gonna go into too much of this. The reason why I highlighted this is because this is a great item, or a stat that is needed by newbies. And there are also costumes, so you can just click that and try it out. Dark matter, which you can use and convert, or you can use as an entrance in the underworld instance, so you can get Uzma essence that can be used for reborn purposes once you go beyond reborn 180. Promathia branch, this is used once you hit reborn 175 to 180. Or you can even use it to level if you want to. You just need to go to the dark branch room or the branch room. Dragon Blood Strength, this is for PvP. And lastly, the Atoll Dust. Oh, this is not lastly, this is the second to last. So this is something that you need in the grading system. This cannot easily be obtained unless someone lets you, once you hit Reborn 200 and someone helps you and lets you join their party without you really having that much contribution to the damage. So basically, you can exchange your guild duel token in the form of Atoll Dust. Also, Blacksmith's Blessing. So this is one of the main components in the refinement system, or this is one of the most important, if not the most important. Basically, it does not, or it prevents your item from downgrading. Because in this server, just to give you guys an idea, not sure if I was able to discuss it with my previous video, but in this server, the good thing about this super high rate server is that the customized items, as far as my knowledge, and I've tested this out because yesterday I was trying to refine my equipment, and it was already plus 19, and I forgot to click the BSB, and it failed since it's only a 1%, and then boom, it started back to zero, but it did not break. So as far as my knowledge goes, all of the customized items here doesn't actually break. But please be advised though that if you are going to refine items in the IRO system, such as the Elemental Blade, these things break. So you gotta make sure that when you are using these stuff or when you're refining these stuff, gotta make sure that you click that BSB. Because if it's already plus 19 and there are cards in it, and you didn't click this and it fails, you already know what it is. But for other items, such as the customized weapons here and the customized armors, if you failed, which, just don't, don't worry. It will only downgrade to plus zero, but it would not break the item. So yeah, that's about it. Make sure that you create your own guild, participate in guild duels, invite friends, the more the merrier, and that way you guys can participate and even win. You don't need to have god tier items. You don't need to kill other players. It is very easy. Since, when it comes to Monday, it's just fishing or mining. So this is the game of attrition. Just keep your computer or laptops open, then there is a great chance that you can win. More people the merrier. Same thing with Vaz voucher. You just need the money, and money can easily be obtained if you know the ways on how to. You can get the V voucher from Reborn farming. It's part of the rewards, and also there are items such as the lucky item box. You can even open that ice burner. I believe that you can get these vouchers, and also you can do the gold room exchange the gold or your zenny converted to V vouchers, since one voucher is equivalent to 1 billion zenny, or you can climb up the ranks and you can get as much as 300 V vouchers a day if you're top one. Now, winning on automated events, you just gotta have skills, practice, practice, practice on that one. Kill MVP on dungeons and fields. This is self-explanatory. And in this server, you can easily obtain a convex mirror. So this is the vote shop, by the way. You just click it, and then it only costs 20 vote points. So basically, you just click it, and if you're in that field, it would show the boss where its location is at. If not, it will show you how many minutes is remaining before that MVP spawns. So yeah, that's about it, guys. Make sure that you get your guild and Start participating in Guild Duel right away. See you soon.